morning, folks. I'm recording this right before school starts, so might talk a little bit quieter. But got like 40 minutes until class begins. So I was thinking of recording this after school, but honestly, I think I want to do it now because there's been a lot on my mind, and this time it's gonna be about mental health a little bit, I guess a bit more. So I just want to reiterate. I think this is blatantly obvious, but you should value yourself as a human and nurture your needs and care for yourself. That like includes that's like a really broad thing to say because there's a lot of ways you can take care of yourself, but at the same time it's so hard. Like the past couple of days, I'm gonna be honest, past couple of days is an understatement. Past weeks, I have been just kind of I feel like I'm running out of steam. You know how they say like life's like a marathon or like it's like a marathon, for example. I think I'm starting to slow down a bit. That's the best way to put it. I'm just totally like pooped, out of steam, puffed out, tired, and whoa, this is new. Oh, hold on one second. Oh, and it would be like, okay, that's neat. That's neat. I haven't seen that before. But I'm just really tired of feeling, I guess, awfully lonely. You ever just like I'm surrounded by great friends. I said this in the first video I actually made. I'm surrounded by family, but I can't help but feel lonely, and I personally thought it was about physical affection. That's because I didn't get much of it. Because personally, things like hugs are incredibly foreign to me, and I like to give them to people, but I just kind of stopped giving them, hoping that eventually someone would give it to me without me asking. Because when I feel like I ask someone, it feels like I'm forcing them to. Like think of like unconditional love, I suppose. I don't want like to have like an exchange. I give you this, you give me that. We just do things if we feel like it, just because we wanted to. I think that's what makes like things like love so special. Is because people do nice things for you, not because they have to or had to, but because they wanted to, and that's the best part. But am I just like not giving enough, or am I just I don't know. The problem is this area that I'm talking about is such a blurry space. I don't really know how to exactly feel. I've been regaining my footing, becoming more determined, but I ask myself this, and it's just the question of what am I really doing all this for? I've said like so many times, it's actually driving me nuts. I'm trying to avoid it as I speak, but I can't. I literally cannot stop saying like. Maybe it's just because I'm just tired, I think. And when I say I'm tired, it's like I'm not like physically tired. I'm a bit. It feels like the soul is tired of just existing. My body yearns for change, or my mind and body, my soul all yearn for change, for things to change, for this year to end, and for new avenues to appear as I head into uni and stuff. But even so, I see all this like doom posting online about how it just doesn't get better, and it just and I wonder is will I ever be okay? Sorry for making this so grim. One of my friends told me I shouldn't like trauma dump in a sense online, but for the record, I know I sound just kind of grim, bit miserable, but I'm quite determined actually. I'm slowly getting back up. Like I said, I'm drawing again. I still animate at least 1 hour every day. I'm trying to connect with friends. I think trying to do my best. I'm still working out. I'm still doing everything. It's just, when does it bear fruit? That's my question. And so I've just been wandering and traveling through the charades of my life, curious to if when like curious more so to when things are gonna click, things are gonna start changing and snapping, and I guess all I can do is wait. I'm an impatient person. I like answers. There's this bit in my friend group where it's like they say something right, and if you don't hear, it's like I'm not telling you, and it drives me nuts. But I enjoy closure, and sometimes you just can't get closure. Sometimes you feel a certain way, and you don't get to have answers for that. And I think this longing for change, a part of that is really wanting a girlfriend, and it's like cooked. I'm so cooked. I'm chopped. I'm washed. But we push. We fight. We stay strong. Because this is quote that I hear all the time and it echoes in my head. I know it's corny, it's generic, but it's just as you water, you can, like yourself is a garden, and by pouring into your hobbies, taking care of yourself, you're watering your garden, and eventually, butterflies will come to your garden. That's a quote that's kind of been sticking with me, but at the same time, some like harsher quotes like this is like the life you're living right now is the worst version of yourself, the worst version of yourself. Stick with me as well. I'm like a fusion of being pessimistic and optimistic. It just depends on what side of the bed I wake up, honestly. Like today I want to reclaim my crown. That's what I call it. I in my head when I feel down, I tell myself it's time to reclaim my crown. I'm rhyming. Holy moly, literary master out here, poet up in the works. And so like hypothetically, my crown is working out, animating, drawing, eating good, and pouring into studies, getting a job. That's what I mean, getting my crown. It's like, I'm, I guess it's like a sense of ego. Like, I have this ego that I put up in order to keep myself going. But even so, that ego only lasts so long, and then when it fades away, it's just like, oh, it's over. But there's one constant that I will always have, and that's always to be keep pushing, keep moving forward, keep trying. Because my philosophy is that if there's no point in trying, you might as well try anyways. And it's like there's no harm in not trying. I think there's a quote or phrase that goes by that. Let me know in the comments. I don't know what the phrase is. But yeah, I've just been really exhausted the past few weeks. And if you go to my first video, I think I say the exact same thing about being exhausted. And that's why I'm like, will it be okay? Will I be okay? There's this video, this meme that I saw the other day that felt like it outed me. Editing me will put it on the screen in a second here. I thought this was, I feel like this is corny, but at the same time, it hit hard, and I don't know why. Can someone explain like the straight male like philosophy behind this? Like, as a teenager, is it just my hormones going crazy? Am I just that desperate? Am I, or is there something more untapped that I'm not addressing? I mean, it speaks about underlying problems, but I think in bed last night, I was pondering the underlying problems, and I think it is the fact that I feel like I'm not doing enough with myself. I feel like I'm not putting enough effort. But the second I do start putting effort in, sure, I'm all happy and well, but putting effort in every single day gets exhausting. And that's what I'm doing. I'm putting effort in every single day. That hour of animation, that continuous working out, that drawing, study, and practice, and all these things that shape my life, story writing and all. Just I'm tired. I feel like I need a break, a holiday. The weekend is coming up, but even so, there are more assessments, more studying to do, and I know these are like not that horrible of a problem. I'm got it pretty good. I'm quite grateful for the fact that I have a house, a food to eat, a computer that I can play video games on. I'm really grateful. People don't get to see the next day, and they dream of tomorrow. Sorry, going on a grim turn again. My goodness, I must be one hell of a downer right now. But even so, just when I compare my, I guess, was it like first world issues, or is it? There's a phrase for it. When I compare my issues to how rough other people have it, I start to invalidate myself. But yeah, that's just me. I'm just like a man. I suck it up. I suck it up, and we tough it out. We thug. That's what I do. Um, get a picture of that one pose in editing, and oh wait, I'm calling myself by my real name. I'll get like a AI to replace every time I name drop myself. Maybe like the generic robot. But me in editing will put a picture of that one pose that every guy hits when life is just tiring. I'm gonna be honest, recently I've been watching all these like depressing meme compilations. And I know that sounds sad, which it is, it's lame, and I probably should stop doing it because it's a waste of time. I'm procrastinating my responsibilities. But even so, they kind of provide that sense of kinship with another individual online, that they share that same kind of desire, that suffering. Now then, I guess I just talked about how I've been feeling. I'm like doing this warped around. I meant to do like a prompt, but I guess I didn't. So let me see how long I've been actually recording. I need to check. Dang, 12 minutes. Holy moly. 12 minutes of recording. I didn't actually anticipate to be going for this long. I suppose. Right. Do I wrap this up? I guess I wrap this up. Yeah, folks, have a great day. I'm really glad I got that out there. It helps get it off my chest a little bit, and that's really nice. If you're listening to this and you got to the end of the video, thank you. Don't know how you listen to this when you could probably be doing something a lot more entertaining than watching some guy play Roblox and yap about the fact that he has no girlfriend. But I really do appreciate you listening, in a sense. Even if you're not really there and I'm just talking to some screen. I appreciate it. Every single little view. Honestly, I was freaking out over the fact that I got 15 views in the last video. I thought that was mad. But yeah, thank you. Have a great day. Love yourself. And don't forget to brush your teeth tonight.